Hello everyone! Welcome to Don't Starve Together, which I am playing with my 12-year-old son, who I will be referring to as Agent Chicken. Say hello, Agent Chicken.
Hello!
So we're going to jump into a new world together. I am playing as Wickerbottom, and it looks like Agent Chicken is Wilson. Hello there, Wilson.
Beefalo!
Oh, you found Beefalo already? That's awesome! We have barely been in this world for 5 seconds, and we've already found the Beefalo. As anyone who has played much of this game knows, Beefalo are a very good early game find.
And there are tons of them!
I don't think we should stray too far into the savannah, Agent Chicken, because we do not have any flint, and we do not have any sticks. And when night comes, just having grass and Beefalo will help us not a whit if we have no way of making light and no tools, and yeah, it's just going to be a bad business all around. So I am going to go back out of the savannah and see if I can't find myself some flint and some twigs. I have found a cobblestone road, and I have found a crossroads where many roads meet. And it looks like it's far enough away from the Beefalo that it might possibly be a good place for an initial base. But I'm going to go over to this meadow. I have found flint.
I found spiders.
Spiders, too? That is exceptionally wonderful. Spiders plus Beefalo is a recipe for success. I have found some juicy berries and some twigs and 2 flint, which means I will be able to make a pickaxe, which means we will be able to get more flint. But,
I'll be scurrying home now.
well, we don't have a home yet.
They flew by.
If the day did fly by, it flew very, very quickly. What do you think of my idea of starting out at the crossroads that I mentioned as our initial base location, or at least our initial meeting up location?
Very possibility. I
Well,
just need to find it.
if you just follow that road that you're on right now and keep going until you get to a crossroads.
I eyeball it.
Yeah, you have found it. Excellent. That is where I will meet you, but there is no need to meet there quite yet, as the evening still has many hours left for exploration, and the more of the map we can cover in our very first day or two, the better off we will be in future.
Should I try going in a different direction?
You should certainly try going in a different direction. Just make sure you leave yourself enough time to get back to the crossroads before dark, unless you have the means to make a light.
Estimations will be made. We have the means to make a torch, if necessary.
All right, as long as you can make a torch, then yeah, go as far as you want to. You have the crossroads on the map, so the two of us can meet up there in future when we're ready. I have found a meadow with many flowers in it, which I am leaving for future need. And I have made myself a pickaxe and an axe, so I can be an okay lumberjack and chop down trees and eat my lunch of juicy berries. There is no means in this game for going to the lavatory, however, so I will not be doing that. Are you finding anything else interesting besides more Beefalo?
Flint! I found a flint.
Oh, good. Then you
And
will
a
be able to make some
skeleton.
tools. I have found a frog
And
pond.
A rocky biome-ish.
A rocky biome, and the frog pond is not
rocky-ish.
very far away. I am more and more liking this location that we have picked out, especially if you found a rock biome, which was the one main thing that we were missing. I have found bees.
It's a
and
rocky-ish biome, not a good... You know those sort of rocky biomes that have cobblestone road, cobblestone thing?
Well,
ground?
have you got enough flint to make yourself a pickaxe or not?
I only have 1 flint.
Oh, I have found a skeleton with ropes and a torch. I had already made myself a torch, so now I have a backup torch that I'm going to actually switch to my 32% backup torch here. And I have found quite a few bees. And I am liking our crossroads location. The only thing we haven't found yet is pigs, and I'm sure there will be pigs around somewhere before too terribly long. So
we can find pigs by sending one of us down one of those cobblestone roadies.
There are usually pigs down a cobblestone road, it is true.
Unless it's a fake cobblestone road, in which case all we will find is a hay.
All we will find is a hay?
Is a evil table.
An evil table? The one with the roses on it? Is that the one you're talking about?
The one with the roses. Hey, look, pigs!
You found pigs?
A pig.
All right. Well,
I found a pig.
One pig can be increased in number without too terribly much difficulty. I am...
Gold rock!
You found a gold rock? That's even better. Well, let's both of us continue to gather items that will be of use.
True rocky biome.
We can meet back up. A
Proper.
true rocker biome? Okay.
Rocky biome.
Whoa. I do not want to dig that up. I am going to make sure that I come back with some twiggy trees to plant at our first base and some juicy berry bushes to plant at our first base from a reasonable distance away. There should not be any problem with grass because we're going to be very close to the savanna. Oh, I can hear those spiders on your screen.
I lured a pig onto the web.
That wasn't very nice to the pig. And you realize that the spiders are going to win, and then the spiders are going to eat the pig meat, and you're not going to get the drops.
No, I'm going to grab the pig meat.
Well, I kind of wish at this moment that we had a split screen so that our viewers could see what's going on your screen. I'm wondering whether it might make better viewing so that you are closer to have us do things together. In the very first day or two, it does make sense for us to split up because we will get more done that way. But I think it might make for a more interesting video if we do things together in this Don't Starve Together, because you tend to take more risks than I do, frankly. And that risk-taking will probably make for more interesting viewing. I have found a queen bee, Buzz, and I have also found another... Oh, no, I don't want you. Go away, bees. Go away. Stop chasing me. I have other things to do.
Incredibly useful.
I know they can be incredibly useful, but I haven't made myself a backpack yet, and I'm just wanting to gather this juicy berry bush and just have the bees on my map. I did not mean to pick that flower. I didn't need it right now.
Did you?
All right, so there's a lovely bee meadow very, very nearby. I have... My inventory is fairly full right now. It looks like this is a juicy berry bush world. I've also found a moose goose nest. Anyway, what I'm suggesting is that if after we meet up, maybe at the end of this day and start our base, will you have gold and stone enough for us to do an initial base?
Well,
because that's what I have not found.
2 flint.
You didn't have 2 flint? Oh dear. I have found chessmen and a beautiful carpet and marble, but it's more chessmen than I can deal with by myself.
I can deal with those chessmen easily.
Yeah, well, why don't we meet up?
They will deal with themselves.
Yes, I know, the rook, or the, whatever it is, the rhino, the giant thing that is easy to kite. We can get it to kill all the other ones for us by carefully dodging. However,
you are not the careful dodger.
I am fine at careful dodging, but my inventory is looking really full, and I would very much like us to get a base down, and then we can come back and get the gears from the chessmen. Yes, you are luring pigs onto spider webs and doing all kinds of cruel and unusual things.
I'm not doing that.
I would like to meet up.
The very idea
Agent Chicken.
offends me.
Agent Chicken.
I found some butter.
Wonderful. Can you bring the butter back to the location that we have determined for our base?
What about 2 pigs?
You want to bring 2 pigs back? Sure, that's fine. But I would like to give you a pickaxe and a shovel and an axe, since do you have an axe of your own?
Yeah.
Okay, and then I would like us to be able to get some rudimentary base items in place. I'm also thinking that maybe it would be better to have the base at the crossroads that is closer to the forest than the savanna, because you know how migrating beefalo are, especially when they enter their mating season. It can be extremely annoying to have beefalo too close to the base, and I'm a little worried that we will be too close to the beefalo if we go to the crossroads that are actually in the savanna. So if you continue up from those crossroads in the savanna, very close to them there is another large crossroads, and I think that that will be a better place. So if you can head for those crossroads, I would very, very much like to start getting not the first crossroads, but the crossroads that are close to the first crossroads, where I am already beginning to get things set up, except that I don't have stone yet because I didn't find any stone in my travels. And since you didn't have a pickaxe, we're going to need to have...
Well, actually, I couldn't really get that much stone. I was seeing it from afar.
Okay. Well, you didn't have a pickaxe anyway, so I'd like you to come. I've got a full set of tools for you because I did find everything that was needed. And I have planted quite a few things, and I'm putting down just a regular fire for the moment because I don't have stone for a fire pit. But I'd really like us to get a proper base with a science machine at the very least as soon as we can. So if you would come and join me and get your tools that I have for you, then we'll be able to continue. And it's already the end of day 2, so come join me. Come meet me. I also have lots. I don't know if you've collected any food. Have you collected any food to speak of?
I've collected a small... Hey, look! A dead guy who was lumbering in this area.
Please come and join me. I have a big stack of cooked juicy berries for you because I gathered more...
My hunger's fine.
Yeah, I want you to pick them up anyway because I have gathered more juicy berries than I can possibly use myself at the moment.
I gathered a few oddities, such as a pig butt and a butter.
A pig butt and a butter. Well, if it weren't for the fact that I need to make my fire bigger, I would chop trees. You need to go to the left a little bit because do you see that other crossroads? The one, no, up. That one, up there. That's where I am. No, left. More left. Left.
Down here?
This? No! Up! Yes, follow the cobblestone road. Follow the cobblestone road. Follow the cobblestone road. Follow. And pick up those juicy berries that I left for you. Okay, fine. Attack the bird. And then pick up the tools I gave you and the juicy berries. And drop things on the ground that we can leave on the ground for the moment because I can't make a chest until night ends and I can chop more wood.
Here.
Is that going to be enough? Oh, maybe it will actually. Let me make us a chest. 1, 2, 3, and a chest for putting our things in. All right, go ahead and put into that chest anything that you do not immediately need, and please pick up those juicy berries. And I am going to go and gather... Actually, do you want to show me where the rocky biome was? Because rock we probably need before manure.
Okay.
Or would you prefer to go gather rock while I gather manure and fertilize all those berry bushes?
The rocky biome should be just this way.
Okay. Follow the cobblestone road.
Not so rocky biome.
Well, it's rocky enough to get some rock.
Yeah, but way up there's a better rock biome.
Well, I'm going to grab the rocks that are right here anyway. This is a mosaic biome, and mosaic biomes are useful enough. But you said you found a gold rock earlier?
Oh,
there's a graveyard up here.
We'll be able to
That's
find...
good to know, too.
We'll be able to find more gold in the proper rocky biome.
Well, I am finding gold in the graveyard.
And I'm finding another skelebob.
There are a lot of skeletons on this map. more than I'm used to, honestly, for default settings. I did not change any of the settings when I was creating the world. This is just the plain old default don't starve together settings.
I'm going to burn a few lone trees.
Oh, yes, if you could come back to the base with charcoal, that would be exceptionally wonderful.
Pyromaniac!
Do you have... Oh, pyromaniacal tendencies. I see you there, you pyromaniac. Is that... When there's a skeleton with a spear through its head, can you pick up the spear or not?
No. So
it's really just decoration? It is very tempting to make myself a backpack right now. Do you want a backpack?
A backpack?
Do you want a backpack? Okay, here. I will make one for you too. Because I would like to be able to carry more things than I am currently able to carry in my inventory.
Me too.
And, mine? Are you going to get the charcoal or shall I?
I can probably get it.
Okay, you go ahead and get the charcoal, and I will gather masses and masses and stacks of rock.
Cute then.
Isn't it a little early for that? Shouldn't we start by getting our rudimentary base set up, or is the cuteness of all-consuming importance?
I suppose we can get a little bit of a base set up before the all-consuming...
It's a perfect hollow for nesting animals. It's too bad we can't move those. Wouldn't it be fun to have one of those just next to our little base for our cute nesting animals to hang out with?
Juicy berries spoil so fast.
They spoil incredibly fast.
I guess they're turning it into rot, which is useful in Don't Starve Together.
Yes. Rot is useful in regular Don't Starve too. Rot is useful for all manner of things. Putting out fires and fertilizing and putting on fires for fuel when you don't have anything else handy, or when there's a tree guard nearby so you can't dare to chop down trees. There's all kinds of things.
Gold rock.
I am up to almost 30 stone and 4 gold. Oh, here's another gold rock. So I think I will be able to come back to base with enough gold for our first bird cage and our first science machine. I, of course, do not need an alchemy engine because I am Wickerbottom. But I don't mind if you want to prioritize getting an alchemy engine so that you can do the various necessary recipes.
Will destroy you. I hate little moles.
I'm just going to build but not place. You hate little moles.
They steal minerals. One time in a world, far, far away.
What happened?
Me and Naomi had a lovely base. However, there was an evil little mole then, and it stole much of our marble until eventually...
What was your marble doing lying around on the ground? They can't steal things out of chests.
Well, you see, we were growing marble. And I need a science machine right now!
Why do you need a science machine right now?
Present!
Oh, and you can't unlock the present without the science machine.
I need a science machine.
Well,
present.
I am not coming back to our base until I have at least 2 stacks of stone.
I've gotta do it myself, said
the little red chicken?
Chicken.
Okay, well, little scientific chicken, you can make your science machine all by yourself, and then I will have enough gold when I get back to make an alchemy engine so that we are all set. So the plan at this point is to go ahead and meet back at the base probably on day 4, I would say. And I think at the end of day 4, we're going to need to stop because it's going to be long enough for one episode, and it's also going to be bedtime.
Aye, aye.
And it is a school night.
Bedtime.
Yeah, I know. Funny thing for someone who doesn't sleep to be telling you to do, but I will make a nice little tent for you. We'll farm the spiders and you can have a lovely tent to go to sleep. And I'm up to 12 gold at this point and 1.5 stacks of stone. Like I said, I want to bring a full 2 stacks of stone back to the base because we're going to want them. And I'm getting far enough away that I don't see myself getting back to base tonight. What I'm going to do, actually, I think, is make myself a little fire to get through the night with, because my berries are about to rot, but if I cook them quickly, they will briefly become fresh enough for me to eat in a tolerable fashion and not complain about them. And Wickerbottom is such a picky eater. You're picky, Wickerbottom. So it's amazing how something that has almost rotted can become tolerable when you cook it. So much mining. For a little old lady, I am really very good at using this pickaxe. I seem to have limitless energy for breaking rocks. And I've gone through something like 6 pickaxes today, and I have not saved even one of them for the future crafting of thermal stones. I really probably should do that in future. Alright, I am up to 2.5. Not 2.5. I'm up to 2 and a little bit. In terms of my rock, and I have 15 gold. So I am going to start to head back to base, I think. Or to our soon-to-be base. And start building things. Actually, I lied. I am going to wait for day to come and break this one last gold rock because I can't resist. More gold, more gold. I will clutch it in my feeble hands, and with my last dying breath, I will say, gold, gold. But then I will discover that you cannot eat gold. Alas. And here I am in this barren wasteland of rock, with nary a juicy berry to be found because they have all turned to rot.
How dramatic.
Hey, I'm trying to make an interesting story for our viewers. And I think an interesting story for our viewers, honestly, would be better served by us doing things together.
Ouch!
What happened?
I just tried to kill myself, but
how did you
there's
do
a
that?
jagged heart now. Apparently.
Oh, you made a telltale heart for us to have on hand for emergency.
Telltale's a heart.
Yes. It's in the chest, thumping away. Thump, 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 and you can hear it in your dreams. Did you ever actually read the story that comes from? You might be interested in reading it at some point. So what have you made? I'm on my way back.
I've made the fire pit. I've made the science machine.
And I can tell that you have been here before. And I can tell because there are tree stumps. Even though I gave you a shovel, I distinctly remember giving you a shovel. How terribly untidy of you, leaving tree stumps lying around.
No, I think I grabbed those trees before I made one. Well, I think maybe it was almost night.
Okay. Maybe you have a good excuse.
Here.
Yep. I'm sure that you are a master hand at coming up with excuses. I don't know where I would have that idea because we've just been stranded in this strange world together and we've totally never met before. I am sure I have no previous experience of you making excuses about anything. I am almost back, and I am going to go ahead and make an alchemy engine for you right away, even though
I'm going to go ahead and make a few butterflies.
But if you wouldn't mind terribly, and if you're not doing anything else, perhaps you could go and gather some manure.
Okay.
Because if you do that, then we'll have it.
Also, this meat's about to turn.
Well, did you get the charcoal that we need for a crock pot?
Yes, the charcoal.
If you give me the charcoal, I will make a crock pot. You can just give it to me. I have the space in my inventory.
Oh, sorry. Well,
I can pick it up.
You're hidden behind the science machine, if you know what I mean. Nathan, I'll be gone.
I do not have enough stickses.
Maniacal laughter. I have way too many sticks. I have a full stack of sticks, like literally.
I've been making so many crock pots. Will you give me a stick? 2 sticks? I just need 2.
Just a... Okay. I'll give you 10.
Thank you, sir. Crock pot coming up.
I had precisely
Ka-ching.
a stick.
And I do not have any food to put in it, so if you do...
Okay, I've got 1...
I've been in a rocky biome, busily breaking rocks, okay?
I have 2 small meats, 1 big meat, 1 butter, and 5...
Well, don't waste the butter.
Butterfly wings, I have no idea what to do with them.
Don't waste the butter. Save it for waffles. I feel like I'm going in the wrong direction. No, I'm not going in the wrong direction. I'm going to run and grab some manure for... Oh, no, I don't need manure.
I could use the rot.
I have rot too. We both have rot. So we can get these berry bushes flourishing again right quickly without having to do any manure gathering whatsoever. Fertilize! Fertilize! Let no one else's work evagerize. Wait a minute, no, that's plagiarize. I'm not plagiarizing. I'm just making the berry bushes grow. And watching the berries grow. I kind of feel like these trees are a little too close to our berry bushes and are a potential fire hazard. I think I shall chop them down and hope that we don't get a tree guard. Because should we have flames raging through our base, it's better to have a good fire break in between things. No, I'm thinking of future fire hazards when we... Oh, we did get a tree guard! Yay! Our first tree guard! Let me attempt to lead him away and pacify him. The leading him away... Oh, wow. He got pacified with just 1 pine cone. Tree guard, you're easy. You're easy to please. You a cheap date, tree guard.
Well, it's early in the game.
Being early in the game shouldn't make a difference. Okay, I said that I was going to make you an alchemy engine, and I think making you an alchemy engine would be a great place to end the episode. So let me get to work on that. Oh, boards. Do you have wood, perchance?
But I just gathered this wood so that I could make myself a log suit.
Okay, I agree.
Evil person.
We do need log suits, but even more than log suits, we need it. Well, maybe we need log suits more than we need an alchemy engine.
Okay, yay. Log suits.
Did you make yourself a log suit, but not me? You're so sweet and kind.
I only had enough wood.
I'm teasing. It's okay. All right, I'm going to put the materials for the alchemy engine in the chest, and I can't really chop any more trees near... The tree guard is by the berry bushes, like right by the berry bushes. So as long as you're at least a screen away, you can see him right there. He's the one that isn't moving. But it really is time. It's time to end the episode. So if you'd like to come stand next to the fire with me, and we can say goodbye to our lovely viewers. Can you turn around so the lovely viewers can see your face, Agent Chicken? So thanks for joining us for this episode, and please, if you enjoyed, come back to see what happens next. It's not been terribly eventful yet, but I can tell you from past experience, when Agent Chicken is playing, all kinds of ridiculous and unpredictable things happen. And now that we've got a little bit of a base set up, we will be going off on adventures and fighting with clockwork monsters and doing all kinds of fun things. So please come back for the next episode and have a wonderful day. Goodbye!